We are
Two girls.
on a fast ride. Hi, Lynn. How are
Hi,
you?
Marie. Good, good. How are you?
I'm great. Today we have a nice and refreshing topic, aren't we?
I like it. Celebrating success.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a very good topic. And can I tell you, it's not something that I've always been good at.
No, I mean, I don't think everybody, well, you have to master the art of celebrating your success. And
Agreed.
at some point, some people might use that repetitively in their weeks or month. We are not very good at it because we don't want to brag.
That's right. That's a really good point. We don't want to brag. And then
Yes.
don't you notice that it's a little disappointing when someone else doesn't notice?
Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes
Yeah.
it is. Yes.
Yeah. But I've really tried hard to realize that it's not up to them to celebrate my success. It's up to me
Yes.
to recognize and celebrate my
And you
success.
never know who you're going to inspire because sometimes when we see other succeed, it inspires us
Yes.
in a
So
good way. And of course, I found an article on celebrating success. I'm good.
hey,
And
before we do the article,
yes,
don't we have to say if you like what we're talking about and if you find this helpful, please subscribe and get those little notifications every week when we drop a new episode into
yes.
the
And I often put the link for the article that I found so you can read it all because I'm not going to read it all. I'm going to read a little bit and we're going to talk around that topic. And also, you can share if you think it can help somebody else
yes.
that might be interested in listening to our topics. We are at episode 12 and we are really celebrating today
Right.
that
Yes,
success.
we are celebrating 12 weeks
Yes, yes.
of
And
these videos.
and you might ask yourself out there, why is it important to celebrate success? Well, that's what my article is all about. Because not only does celebrating success feels good in the moment, because it does, it also sets you up for future success. Taking the time to recognize your achievement allows you the chance to pinpoint exactly what worked so that you can repeat in the future time. Isn't that cool?
Doesn't that make a whole lot of sense? Like when you're focused on all the things that are going well for you, and some days you have to really dig deep.
Yep.
Some days, you're not, let's face it, there are some days where you wouldn't be celebrating success. But I'm going to say at least once every week, you want to acknowledge the wins of your week. And
Yes.
even if those wins um just may have helped you grow a little bit better, and that could be something that you did wrong or something that you're acknowledging that you've done this and you won't be doing it again. That's a celebration. Or you
Yep.
can acknowledge a really clear win that you had for your business, like bringing on a new customer or a new builder, or advancing your business somehow. I mean, those are logical win celebrations.
Yes.
But the ones that we have to really dig for, and I encourage you to do that, dig for those wins, because the more your unconscious mind looks for the wins, guess what? The more wins you're going to see.
You're going to see them because it could be something very, very small and you're going to forget about it. That's why I like to read down stuff, to write down stuff.
Write them
I like
down.
to
Yeah.
write some visualization, which was our last topic. And we did talk, I think it was in episode 3, if I remember correctly. Yes, in episode 3, halfway through, we talked a little bit about celebrating success. And we said, well, we're going to have a whole topic about it. And it took like 6 other episodes for us to get through. But I mean, we are celebrating 12 episodes. So this is going to be my success of the week because
Absolutely.
when I started it, I said, yay, that was a success because I've been procrastinating another topic we had for so many time to do it. And I'm so, so happy and grateful because I have you to do it. And people, they seem really to enjoy what they're watching.
12 weeks is
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months of content that is relevant to people building a business or people who are in business or even just for your own life. I mean, who doesn't want to celebrate the wins and learn more about that?
Exactly. And we've been saying that for a while, especially if you are a solopreneur, you're self-employed, um, your personal life will be mixed in it.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do about it. Might as well take advantage of it because why we wanted to become self-employed, freedom of time, independence. I mean, we have to acknowledge that we took that decision a while ago, and then we need to take some time to celebrate. And we also talked about at some point of our free time. What are we doing with our free time? So celebrating, having free time, it all goes together, especially if you're
Really does. Yeah, it really does. And at the end of the day, you are your own cheerleader.
Oh, yes.
I am my own cheerleader. You are your own cheerleader, Marie. Like we're all our own cheerleaders, right?
Totally. Yes, we might have people around us that will say, "Oh, congratulations, you
Yes.
made it," blah blah. But at the end of the day, we did it, and it feels great to acknowledge it to ourselves. And yeah, why don't brag sometimes about it? I remember on LinkedIn at some point there were a couple of contacts that I'm with. They were celebrating every Friday. They were to write a post on LinkedIn and what is your success this week? And that person would describe one success. They were particularly proud of it. And if I translate it, it's like win-win Friday, something like that. So every week that person would post on Friday, what did you achieve this week that is worth celebrating? And a bunch of people were commenting on that post. It was great. It was really great.
I love that. That is wonderful. What else does your article have to say?
Well, let me go back there because I wanted to go to the topic. So yeah, we already say why we want to celebrate success, and there's this guy, a PhD psychologist, who wrote a book about that, and he explained in his book just how these emotions lead people to even greater future success. So at some point, I'm going to quote him. These feelings, gratitude, compassion, and pride, are easier to generate than willpower and self-denial that underpin traditional approaches to self-control and grit. So, I mean, it looks like a powerful book. I think I'm going to dig more into it. He talks about, the article talks about celebrating versus rewarding. Sorry.
Yes,
So
rewarding.
there's a difference, and the article talks about how to celebrate in a healthy way. I remember when I was a teenager, celebration wasn't about healthiest way, eh? So yeah, we're going to party and whatever. Yes, you can still have a glass of champagne. It really has to be a big success though. But I mean, do stuff that makes you feel good, makes you feel alive. For me is sushi, as simple as that. Sushi is a reward for me.
It's a celebration. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
For me, it's I might buy an article of clothing, like something that go out shopping. But I also just love the feeling of gratitude. It just makes me feel wonderful. So I think you hit it early on by saying, write it down, write your win down. I am so happy now that. Or I'm so proud of myself. One of the things I love about BNI is that we are encouraged to brag about our success, and we don't get that anywhere else. We want to brag about how good or what we've done well, so that it's a way for people to know us better, to like us better, and to trust us. Because if you're bragging about something you've done well, and bragging, I'm going to use bragging in a very positive way here. If I tell you that I just helped somebody improve their quality of life, if I just tell you that I've been able to help somebody sleep better, or somebody, rest better, or encourage somebody to exercise and have a better quality of life, then you know what? Somebody's going to hear that and say, if she does that for that person, imagine what she can do for me.
Yeah, totally.
Right? So
Totally.
it's very you're not saying it in a way that I'm the best, but you're saying it in a way this is what I'm proud of and this is what I've
And
accomplished.
this had happened to me. I mean, last year I had one huge win about helping somebody
Yeah.
improve their life. So I totally relate on that when, and especially within BNI, when somebody gives you a testimonial. How cool is
Yes.
that?
Mm-hmm.
No,
How
on
cool is
LinkedIn,
that?
we use the like kind of recommendation that
Yes.
we're gonna acknowledge that person for this type of things. Just last week, a girl I know, but we don't interact a lot. She's a social media specialist, and she did that on LinkedIn on my profile, so other people can see what she did. I sent her a message and I said, how cool is that? She says, yeah, it's been a while we didn't talk, so I thought I could help you out a little bit by doing that. Actually, she did. And
It did
I
help.
returned the favor. We should do that more often. Acknowledge others
I
for
love that.
their what they're capable to do. It would give us another reason to celebrate.
Well, in fact, I am going to lay down a challenge right now to our
Oh yes,
listeners and
challenge
to our
time.
viewers.
Cool.
Challenge time, because I love challenges. And I'm going to say, remember the last time you had success. The last time you had a really great experience. So that might be your massage therapist, that might be a retail, a store that you went to. When was the last time you had great service? Find them on Google, find them on Facebook, find them on LinkedIn, and write a review of your experience.
Yeah.
Write a review. And that review can be, boy, I just had the most amazing massage. And, Kara is wonderful. She took the time to listen to where I was sore and she was able to help me and give me some tips and tricks. I highly recommend
You
Kara.
do that often. And
I
what
love
I
it.
like to do mostly on LinkedIn, because it's more professional or whatever, I'm
Yep.
not a big Facebook user. Well, I use it, I just don't, use it. But
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn, as soon as I meet somebody new, a new contact on LinkedIn, and I do, a little virtual meet and greet or whatever, one-on-one, I often do a post right after and say, hey, dear LinkedIn network, I just met with this wonderful person. That's what she does. And I remember I always put like something like, she loves cats just like me, or,
Yes.
a little something personal, but not something too personal if that people had shared something too personal. But I will always do a post like that. And
Love
it
it.
does attract positive vibes, and totally
That's
they
right.
don't know it most of the time because I don't say it.
Yeah,
But
that's right. You do it because you want to, not for the
yes,
recognition, but
totally.
you do
Nobody
it.
twisted my arm. I do it for the goodwill of my heart. I mean, it's
That is my challenge to you. Write a
that's a good
positive
challenge.
review on a good service or a good product that you received, and write that review for them.
That
Whether
would
it
be
be,
awesome. That would be awesome.
there we
And
go.
yeah, we're gonna check it out. Give us any comment on how you celebrate your success. What is a good? It's totally related to take time for yourself. It all goes together.
It sure does.
The article says so. It said that doc PhD psychiatrist. That's what he says. It totally relates with what you do with your free time, because most of the time when we take some time for us, it's kind of a reward because we don't
Yeah.
have a lot of time to do it often, or on a regular basis. So it kind of goes together.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that comment or that review could be one for us as well, can't it?
Of course, because we love what we do so much.
That's
So we're
right.
celebrating number 12. We were looking for party hats. We didn't find any. So yeah,
Yeah,
we're celebrating like,
we're celebrating.
yes,
All
totally.
right. And do you have a quote for us this week?
Oh yes, I do have a quote, and I was reading a lot, and I needed to find something that is not from me, but talks about me, and I think it's true. The more you celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate, and that
Oh,
comes from Oprah Winfrey. Let me say it again, because you do that. The more you celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. What do you think?
Oh, who celebrates more than Oprah? Do you remember her
Hey,
big giveaways
totally,
and everything?
totally.
Why is that quote so important to you?
Well, because positive attracts positive.
Mm,
That's simple as
so
that. It's
yeah,
simple as that.
very true.
And I just told you before we start recording, I had a couple of rough weeks physically, but
Yes.
still, I'm happy to be here. And that bonne humeur, we are so
Yes.
happy to do that. It's going to go probably for a couple of hours in my system. So I'm going to
Yes.
be very, very productive this afternoon.
Yes, you will. Wonderful. Well, so great
Yes.
to see you today.
Yeah, it was really great, and I hope you guys enjoyed the topic. Please comment, subscribe, click the bell. You know what you have to do, and share. And we'll see you next time. The next topic will be delegate.
Delegating. Ooh.
Delegating, totally.
Good
So we'll
one.
see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Here we are, two girls on a fast ride.